Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the first day of May 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to Bamboleo so we could show you where the spot prices ended on Friday. So it looks like gold was down 23.21 to 1905.42. Silver down 42 cents to just at 23.02, almost at $22 and change. Platinum up $16.77 to 953.11, and palladium up $78.10 to 2381.25. The in-stock silver, you're looking at 1,003 pieces. Now, our next stop today is going to be over here to PCGS, and there's an article by Joshua McMurrow Hernandez that came out April 29, 2022. Title of this article is Methods for Collecting American Women Quarters, and it's got the Maya Angelou there, and that is beautiful. And if you can find a Philadelphia minted, or at least in that condition, I would say you've hit the jackpot. So here we go. The American Women Quarters have become some of the most popular circulating collectibles since the days of the 50-state quarters in the first years of the 21st century. The American Women Quarters program, running from 2022 through 2025, honors diverse female pioneers from the world of arts, music, politics, social activism, and many other arenas. 5 different designs are being released in each year of the series over the course of 4 years, with 20 different individuals to be featured on the American Women Quarters. Okay, so we know the 5 of them for this year, right? Maya Angelou, we've got Dr. Sally Ride, Wilma Mankiller, we've got Nina Otero Warren, and Anna Mae Wong. Well, now that we have those 5 locked in, we got another 5 locked in, and the designs have been approved by the CCAC, and now the Commission of Fine Arts has reviewed the designs that the CCAC recommended and has approved those designs. And we're going to go over those right now, and I think the last step is for Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen to give the final word, thumbs up, to make a go-ahead on these. And so we're really on the cusp of something really amazing at the United States Mint. So here we go. This is by Paul Gilks, April 29, 2022. CFA reviews designs for 2023 quarters Native American dollar. And there it is. That's Osage prima ballerina Maria Tallchief is depicted on the CFA recommended, that's the Commission of Fine Arts, design for the 2023 American Women quarter dollar. Also shown is the common obverse for the series. There you go. Now, the Commission of Fine Arts recommended proposed design, reverse designs for April 21st for the 2023 Native American dollar and 5 of the 2023 American Women quarter designs. Now, the proposed reverses, and this article is a little bit wonky, I think, in a spot, because it doesn't really give you the quarter design for the Maria Tallchief quarter design. So here we go. The proposed reverses for the Native American dollar and for one of the quarter dollars recognizes Native American prima ballerina Maria Tallchief. All right, now it says the remaining 2023 American Women quarter dollar reverse designs reviewed for the recommendations by the CFA recognize American aviator Bessie Coleman, Mexican American journalist Yoeli Dar, former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, and Native Hawaiian composer Edith Kanakaole. Now, let's go to the first design. I think they passed up is that Native American Maria Tallchief, right? So bam, there we go. I believe this is the one that the CFA has recommended. This is America's prima ballerina. So this is probably going to be on our quarter for next year. Isn't that amazing? Really, really cool. And let's go back to the coin article. Now it says here, the remaining, I've already told you that, the Coleman design recommendations. It's a proposed design favored by the Coleman family and portrays Coleman standing in front of a cloud-covered sky with her Curtis J. and Jenny airplane in the air. And that's this one right here. And that gorgeous design. I love that. Look at the Jenny right there. Great design. Another instance. And look at this. That font with the, like, it looks like kind of like racing or wings. It's going to be it's just going to be a beautiful quarter. And I can't wait to see that design in hand. Beautiful. Well done. Now, the recommended Idar design, which was also the CCA recommended, features Idar with the hands clasped. Within the outline of her body is a text that represents the newspaper she wrote for, great accomplishments in her life, and the required coin inscriptions. And you got to see this. What? That is just so, I mean, that is so next level. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. It's my opinion. I'm welcome to it. And thank you. This coin is amazing. This is like epic. This is probably one of the most iconic designs since ever by the United States Mint. And I would love to see this in a medal. I would love to see this in our circulating coins, and I would love to see this win Coin of the Year. And has there ever been a time when a circulating currency has won Coin of the Year. And if not, I believe that this particular design, JR, number 8, is that one. So enough with that hype. I get really psyched up when I see that. You don't even know. The Roosevelt design recommended, favored by the Roosevelt family, and also the CCAC recommended, portrays Roosevelt and the scales of justice against a backdrop representing the globe and symbolizing her work on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And that is right here. Bam. And that is a really gorgeous design, actually. Love the hat. United States of America in the background looks really official. $quarter, e pluribus unum. Eleanor Roosevelt. Love that font. Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Got the scale, the globe. It just works. It's a beautiful design. Can't wait to see that one. Now, it says here man, I can't even speak. I'm going to ruin my video. The Kanakaole proposed reverse design recommended by the CFA and preferred by the family portrays Kanakaole with her hair and lepo'u morphing into a Hawaiian landscape, illustrating the integration of Kanakaole's work with the preservation of the land and culture. And it's a beautiful design. I really love it. I think they did really well choosing this one. An additional I'm telling you, I'm losing it here. The additional inscription, HLO Mai Ka Iki, translate as granting the wisdom. And that's amazing. Look, wise people are hard to find, right? Good judgment. And that's good judgment that she had to save her culture. Absolutely. Reverse designs approved by the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen for the $quarter will be paired with the series Common Obverse depicting a portrait of George Washington facing right, originally rendered in 1931 by American sculptor Laura Garden Fraser. Now, it says here the Commission of Fine Arts recommended Native American dollar reverse design, which was also recommended April 19 by the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee, illustrates 5 figures representative of Native American ballerinas, with Maria Tall Chief in the foreground. All of the ballerinas are depicted in point. And there you go. That's pretty amazing. So I've showed you those. Now let's get over here to the American Women quarters on eBay as far as, let's look at some of the value that we're looking at in their mint state condition. Okay, so I've been to the PCGS listings on eBay. There's 68 of them for 2022 quarter PCGS mint state, as well as 2022 quarter NGC mint state. And I'm looking at the most expensive, the highest priced, and this says 104, and this one has 68, so that's really interesting, I thought. And really, let's face it, let's go to just one of them here, right? So one of them is a 2022 Philadelphia minted Maya Angelou American Women Quarter PCGS MS67 first day of issue. Wow. Yeah, wow, that price is the wow, right? So let's go to PCGS, because I'm not going to go to NGC and PCGS both, but I'm going to go ahead to, like I said, PCGS, and I'm going to look at the population report for this particular MS67 first day of issue for the 2022 Maya Angelou. So first day of issue, there it is, and there's 4 in the population total. Yeah, so that's probably why they're looking at that particular price. Now look at this. Maya Angelou first strike, there's one of them in the whole wide world, okay? And if you notice something here about all of, whoops, I just knocked the microphone. If you look at all of these, they have something in common, right? There's no PCGS into an MS68. Yikes. And if you do look at eBay and you go to NGC's listings here, you will find the MS68, okay, but not for PCGS. And I think that really says a lot about, I guess, the strict grading at PCGS, maybe. I don't know, but there's something going on there, and there's not one 68. Now, let me go ahead and collapse this. It just goes to show you here that 68 is, listen, 68s can be found, and I'm surprised that a 68 has not been found. So and this is my opinion I'm giving you right now about where I think they can be found, and I would hold off if I was grading now, which I'm going to be. I'm not grading anything right now at all, but if I were to grade anything at all, I'd go here to the United States Mint right here, and I would go to the uncirculated coin set, because I believe that the Denver and Philadelphia mints will have an opportunity to have a 68 or even a 69 for those Maya Angelou quarters. And not only that, but look at this. The Dr. Sally Rides, same. There hasn't been one in an MS68 so far. I mean, this is just incredible, folks. No Sally Rides in an MS68 at all. So what does that say, right? So condition rarity is happening now, because the Mint State 67 isn't really, And you can see them, they're there, but there aren't many, right? Look at this. There's 40 total Maya Angelou's and a Mint Say 67 from PCGS. And I hope you all understand that. Out of 5,918 totally submitted. That is incredible. Is that right? Or is that totally submitted for all the quarters? My bad. I'm going to collapse this and then find out. So that's collapsed. Yeah, 3,000 here of the Philadelphia, 800 here. So that's 4,000 right there. And then, so yeah, I mean, just look at that. Out of 3,268, only 40 are in a mint state 67. Now, out of 838, which is a way better ratio, actually, they've got 36 67s. So clearly it is the Maya Angelou in a 68. If you can get that, that seems like it would be pretty worthy of sending off to heritage auctions. And I think those will be found in this particular set coming up here. Now, we don't have a date for the uncirculated coin set for 2022 just yet. But I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye on that for all of us. Now, I hope you're able to stick around this long after all my flubs. Do appreciate that. Now, check it out. Now, as we start this new month in a new week, we're reminded that every day is a new day and a new life, right? New day and a new life. It's like that Groundhog movie to get it right, right? So I'm going to read this all in its entirety without my paraphrasing. Every day is a new day. Stop paraphrasing. Okay, every day is a new life to a wise man by Dale Carnegie. See, slow down enough, take a breath. Every day is a new life to a wise man. What do you think that means to you? Let me know in the comments below. I know what it means to me, and I don't want to project my meaning onto you, but, you know, it's that whole Groundhog Day thing for me. Now, it's for my +1 video action today. Bam! There it is, Gypsy Kings. If you're not familiar with this band, well, I'd say it's time you begun, because this is great music, intense guitar, lots of good rhythms, and maybe you'll learn some Spanish. Who knows? Anyway, there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.